we turned this around in 48 hours.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
And it's for the OWN network.
Yep.
I mean, it's amazing because the work that we're doing it for the OWN network.
Okay.
Not only that, we just saw Mariah Carey wearing our mask in
Praise
one
the
of her
Lord.
videos.
Glory be to God.
Glory be to God. And it's just, that was just amazing.
Yeah.
And now this, like, and our team turns it around in 48 hours.
Yeah, you said that before, babe. I understand. I'm happy too.
Hey, I am Shon Simon. I am an entrepreneur. I am the CEO and owner of Shon Simon Co.
So listen, so now this is the space we wanted. We started in part living room, went over there to this old office.
Is everything in here now? I mean, I know we
grabbed it. Yeah, let me show you. So this is the bathroom. This is the bathroom.
Well, our stuff is in here.
Yeah, we got our own bathroom. I done laid it out. We got our own bathroom right here for everybody. We got our own bathroom. These racks right here still have to be put up. But all of the stock is here. This is the incoming.
Are we building the kitchen out?
Yeah, we're gonna build the kitchen out. That'll be done by next week.
My husband and I working together is a completely unique dynamic. I've been an entrepreneur for about 15 years, and I've never worked with my husband in this capacity before.
And then this is all the existing stock right here. And this is
stuff
has
that
to be
needs
put
to be
away.
organized.
This is organized. All of this is all of the stuff is organized. This is the workstation right here. This right here and another stand has to be organized. But for the most part, we up and running. And then here's your desk right here.
Yeah, it needs a lot of work.
Yeah, a lot of work. This is my desk right here. This is Tina's desk right here. That's Jamel's desk right there.
Got a double desk.
This is the design room, which is
it's coming
overseen
together.
by Chelsea.
It's coming. It's not quite there yet.
But it's getting there. She appreciates me enough to be a partner in business. I appreciate her enough to be a partner in business. And after dealing with other people, she realized, well, shit, you know, I might as well get with somebody that really care and I can trust. And then the same thing with me.
What's interesting is I started off as a celebrity makeup artist in New York City, and I had the opportunity to work with Nike, Vogue, Louis Vuitton, Remy Ma.
I mean, technically, I could do all of this myself, but I don't be really want to take the credit for everything. So I give other people a chance to come in and, you know, make my eyes sparkle and make my nose snatch and make my lips hurt. So, you know, Shon, you know, she kind of dope or whatever, but I told her everything she knows, so it kind of makes sense why she's so ill with it. But if you ever need a makeup artist, you're in the LA area, or you got that coin to fly her out, Shon is the bomb, okay? She learned from the best.
My career was just an amazing career, but I got to the point where I wanted to create a stream of income for myself. All right, so I want to celebrate somebody because they have been really kicking butt and really like going overtime, working late. We think that everybody's gone and then somebody's still here hiding in their office. That's Chelsea. Chelsea has been really kicking butt. And Jamel filled up her calendar.
Sorry, Jill.
The one I'm about to do right now, he scheduled himself and was like, oh, my bad.
You mean to schedule your schedule?
Jamel's packed up Chelsea's schedule, and Chelsea's been like getting those sketches out.
I'm the design development director, so I work with all the clients. If they need sketch sessions, that's the first thing. And then whenever they're going into development, I kind of help them get from sketch to sample. And then once I finish working with them, they're moved on to production. I went to school for fashion. I've always wanted to work in fashion, and I just moved out here from Atlanta, and so there's not really that many, I guess, fashion opportunities in Atlanta. So when I moved out here, I wanted to do what I'm passionate about. So I wanted to give it a try. I mean, actually, every time I wake up, I think about how, because I almost stayed in Atlanta. So I think about how I wouldn't have this job and I would still be miserable doing something I didn't want to do, possibly. So I just took the leap. So just took 1 second. But now I'm getting on the call.
All right, y'all. Let's get started. You guys know what we're here for. This is our weekly design meeting. Shortly, we're about to launch our Velvet. We've gotten a lot of inquiries about that. Jamel put the fire behind that
6 months ago, and we're just not getting here, but it's all good. It is all good. Better late than never. It is perfect timing.
We have something really, really big on the table. My good friend, more so like someone that I really look up to in the fashion industry. Her name is Brandeis, and she has Harlem Fashion Row. And she's doing amazing things in the fashion industry and in New York and beyond. So she's brought a project to us to do t-shirts for Oprah and the OWN network. That's exciting news. The other exciting news is that we have officially moved. We're getting acclimated. Do Good. It's on the couch. That is Do Good. So there was a young lady who her mom made her a sign, and she sold these happy stuffed animals, and we named him Do Good because our motto is Do Good Business.
So we're picking up our finished goods from the factory. All the shirts have been sewed, dyed, labels are ready to go, good to go. So what we're about to do is take them to the printer.
Mm-hmm.
They'll get printed. They'll be printing all night, and then tomorrow morning we can pick them up, package them, put the size labels, and then ship them off.
Oh, good.
And we
Good,
should be
good,
good.
good. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Good work, team.
Yeah, it looks really good.
I am Jamel F. Pitts. I am the Client Development Director at Shon Simon & Co. I knew that Shon Simon & Co. was the place for me. Anytime I need something, anytime I was like facing hardship or whatever, I would call Shon, and she would guide me as my mentor and help me get through whatever situation it was. And she's just always been super, super loyal to me.
We have about 1,000 t-shirts that we are giving away to the homeless, and they also have masks on the inside.
We're growing as a company, and I think everybody individually has to grow as well.
I think
So I don't think that everybody is going to stop. I don't think that, besides you, because your name is on the door, it probably shouldn't be anybody's last stop, because life is about growth and continuing. Life is about growth.
And I think you
continue to
have
grow.
known that about me for many, many years, is that I want to see everybody grow.
Okay, so here you go, ma'am. Thank you. Okay, so basically I created a cost sheet for us to start looking at a cost sheet. To start looking at the cost per garment. And it's also a way that we can look to get that we have a file that we can all share and have all the same information. And then like the delivery, fabric name, style number, and style name, I think will come from you, Chelsea. Like you can create whatever style number or style name.
Mm-hmm.
I could show you a formula in Excel how to create style numbers. Because you can just like make up a number and then like click a button and it will always just generate it from there. And then the fabric name. So like this will be Nia. So when she goes out sourcing, whatever fabrics she finds, she can just like put it there. And then it says the minimum order and the production lead time. We can put how much yardage they have available or how long it's going to take for them to create that or to get like the yardage available if they only have like 5 or 10 yards available at that vendor. Right. So all of that's going to total up, and that last bottom thing is going to be our total amount for how much it costs to make that style. Then we'll just go from there.
Tina, I met Tina at Guess Jeans. She actually gave me my first position, my first job working with a major brand. And, you know, during the pandemic, a lot of people were affected. I was able to snatch her up and bring her on board. And that probably was one of the best things I did for my business, because she brought organization, she brought processes and infrastructures and things that we weren't thinking about as a company.
How to download all that stuff. But you have Excel since you downloaded all the apps. You have it on your computer. You do. It's green.
And if you need help, like moving
Was
around
it? Yeah.
Excel, let me know. Because it's really fun once you get a hold of Excel. You do so many things.
Yeah, I moved here right after I graduated, and I ended up staying. I haven't been home since last year, but I'll be home for Thanksgiving this year. Because when I was in school, I went straight through. I didn't take no breaks, like no holiday breaks or summer breaks, so I wasn't really able to go home anyways. Prior to going to school, I was working under family businesses because my father owns restaurants and my mother does cosmetology. She has been personal makeup artist for a few artists.
You know, when I think of the camaraderie that's in our office, it's a beautiful symphony. It just works. It works very well. Um, you know, the youngest on our team is Nia. She's a graduate from FITM, and she's super young. The day she started, she was just designered out. She had Louis Vuitton on her shoes, Louis Vuitton bag, Gucci this, you know, Balenciaga this, and she she's just a fashionista and super glamorous. Nails. When I first met her, I was like, how are you gonna type on the computer? Because her nails was like this long.
You and I, we're not too alike. If opposites attract, then by now, would have you wrapped up so
Okay, day, man. Good day though, for sure.
You got your key, babe?
we're not meant to be.
Oh, that's dead, man. Ah, what a day.
Hey, boys.
What up with you? Rocco. 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 I want to show you something.
Can I sit down first?
Yeah, I want to show you. Sit down. I'm
Jeez.
going to sit over here too.
No,
Then
I
I'll
wanna
get back
sit
with
right
you.
here.
All right, well, you sit right there. I'm going to sit my
We
favorite
turn
shot.
the TV on.
Nah, I'm going to turn the TV off.
You want to come over here?
Okay.
Act like
Hey,
you're
look, what
married
you think
to
about
me.
these right here? Think about those.
This was a job, but it came out really good.
Yeah. Yeah, they did. That's that boy. That's that boy. That's that boy. That's that
See
boy.
this detail?
Yeah, that's it.
See that?
Yeah.
We turned this around in 48 hours.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
And it's for the OWN network.
Yep.
I mean, it's amazing because the work that we're doing it for the OWN network.
Okay.
Not only that, we just saw Mariah Carey wearing our mask in
Praise
one
the
of her
Lord.
videos.
Glory be to God.
Glory be to God. And it's just, that was just amazing.
Yeah.
And now this, like, and our team turns it around in 48 hours.
Yeah, you said that before, babe. I understand. I'm happy too. I'm happy too. Yeah, babe. So, just think of how we started out when we moved to LA. You know what I'm saying? Think of where we are now. Like, we came here, I moved here 45 days. You were out here for roughly 6 months. Everything that we worked on or that we came out here to do didn't happen. And so we figured it out. You know what I mean? And glory be to God. We're in a good place now, man. We've really come a long way in a short time. And we've really been prospering right now when everybody else has been suffering. Rocco, sit down and relax. Everybody see you. We see you in here. You too, Reese. But yeah, it's just a blessing to be a blessing, and it's a blessing to trust and believe in God as our source. I mean, honestly speaking, things are happening for us in leaps and bounds, and I'm definitely grateful. I know you're definitely grateful, and I'm glad to be on this journey with you. Yep, pretty much.
I think the most important thing right now is to continue to work on our health.
Right.
And I'm excited that my thyroid is just going down a little bit with the food that I've been eating, and just working out.
Yeah.
What's funny, dude?
Because you got to bring that thyroid in the game, and you ain't got to leave that thyroid out the game.
No,
We
because
just,
obviously,
hey,
if a person sees that something in my
cares?
neck is, people are gonna be like,
Sean,
what's
you
going
think
on?
Sean, you think you're so
No.
vain. You're so vain. You're so vain. People gonna be looking at me and thinking about my thyroid instead of the glory that God has bestowed upon us. They gonna be looking at your thyroid, picking out your perfect imperfections. You're crazy. Your ass crazy.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
No, I'm telling you.
You're so
People will
vain.
comment. People brought it up, and so it's like, I mean, it may not mean anything to you, but
What you mean don't mean nothing to
me.
me? It does mean something to me. Everything about you means something to me. You're a part of me. You are my better half. Well, we are each other's better half, I should say.
I'm just saying.
Okay. Well, anyway, glory be to God. We've grown, and it's.
Give it a kiss.
It's just a
No.
peace
No,
out.
I want to give it. It's gonna go away.
She lived on 155th in Riverside. I lived on 134th in Riverside. So we called the train home, and we laughed and joked all the way home. And every night after that, she would come to my house. She would always sleep on my couch. It was, we would talk about stuff. She even came to my house and went on a date.
Yeah, babe, you're doing a good job, babe. From New York to this. I mean, we had a good view in New York, but we ain't had this.
I've had a few partners, and you've been the best partner that I could ever have.
Well, I hope so after 11 years.
I'm talking about business. You're my business partner.
Oh, yeah, I am your business partner. And you're my best partner, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, my damn nerves, but that's what partners do. That's what partners are supposed to do. We just got to stay grounded, man, and stay focused and remember who our source is and continue to trust him wholeheartedly, unconditionally.
And give.
And continue to give. Glory be to God.
I love you.
I love you too, babe.
Before I was 35 years production business, and then after retire, it looks young, but I'm 65. But I want a part-time. I met Shon. Okay, I'm doing sample, try best, and then I have any time she won, I have to her. But I have a lot of experience for sewing because always I'm teaching to operator, and I met the manufacturer person and decide the price, everything I did it. That's one point, but I was business 35 years old, but I never angry. You believe that?
So Monday meetings is where we go over process and procedures to make sure that everything that we're doing is working, and basically, growing from there. But I want to hear from you guys and your feedback. What do you think? Name one thing that you saw last week that we can grow and change. Name one thing that we did well as a company or individually, even if it's in your particular area or something that you saw.
I think coming on as a new person and all the things that we had going on last week where we were packing shirts, handing out t-shirts and masks to the homeless, like we really came together as a team. Whenever someone needed something, like that's what I really liked. Like, oh, do you need help, or what do you need me to do? Even if it wasn't your role or responsibility, like I think if we continue that, like it would be amazing.
as a team is we all come together to help each other and pick up the pieces, pick up the slacks. We're going through some transitions right now, and everybody's just kind of doing their part to make sure that, you know, nothing's falling through the cracks. I am originally from Houston, Texas. I've lived in California, however, for 7 years. So I've made it home, I feel like. But yeah, originally a Texas boy. F-150 everything, like real Texas.
I know one thing I want to pound, which I want to thank Tina over and over and over again, because that's something that she has really brought me aware of, is processes. So I think for the next 6 months, that's all we're gonna focus on is processes. We're gonna put processes in place. If it doesn't work, we're gonna pivot. We have forms in place. Anything that we're gonna try and get, you know, we're gonna work it, but it's just gonna be about processes. That word has, ever since you've been here, that's all you've talked about, that's all you said, and I promise you, no, it is with me. It's like processes. I wrote it down in my book. That's all I'm talking about is processes.